Surprise, surprise. Fairings are here for the GSXR750 Ordered just under a couple months ago from Aucmarts. The seller was really good with communication. I just cracked open the box. I haven't looked inside, so I'm going to pull the parts out and see what kind of quality we got. There's a little bit of a ding in here. Hopefully it's not a forklift fork that went through the box and damaged some parts, but I guess we'll see. So here it is. Padding. More padding, which I'll lay on the table so I don't scratch the parts. What do we got? I did order a visor with it. There was an option for it, so. And tank pad. So we got that. Or windscreen, I should call it, not visor. I ordered black because the whole bike's pretty much going to be black. It looks immaculate, no scratches, so that's perfect. So while I do this, the story behind the bike is guy dropped it, kind of a low speed, high side. And he was so mad at it that he left it there for 3 years under the weather. I gotta grab a knife. And he finally put it on Kijiji. He had full insurance on it, but he didn't even claim it for some reason. I checked the bike was legit, so he should have claimed it. Oh, that's better. And yeah, so there was a little bit of weather effect on the bike. Some seals were dry and a little bit of paint here and there. There was a little bit faded, so fixing all that. But yeah, I'm at the point where I'm getting the recalls done on the bike and I need the fairings to continue on. Oh, nice. Okay, so from what I see so far, so this is matte black, this is glossy black with the 2 green lines. It actually looks pretty decent. I'm gonna hide my big face here, but it actually looks pretty darn good. Okay, so no heavy spots there. So again, I'm gonna be really careful not to scratch them. They're gonna stay on my kitchen table until I'm 100% ready to put the bike back together. They're not gonna go anywhere from here. What do we got here? So that part was the Gixxer from 08 to 010. They don't have a cover over the tank. They only have that little guy up front, the tank. And the guy who had the bike did damage the tank a little bit. So my Facebook feed shows the repair that I've done to the tank to fix it up. Wasn't too bad, but it still needed some TLC. So this is just plastic basically, and I think there's matte black. Yeah, there's matte black on here, and it looks good. Kinda excited to get to the big parts to see if there's any heavy spots or anything bad. That would be the front fender. I was able to sell the black OEM front fender that came with the bike to a gentleman that I think his buddy's bike fell on his bike and snapped one side of his front fender. So mine was in okay shape. It didn't have any breaks or anything. It only had a few scratches, but nothing that polishing couldn't fix. So packaging is really good, by the way. It's really good. So far, anyway. Okay, so what do we got here? I'm really trying not to put my fingers on the paint. Though it is dry for sure, because the fairings have been ready for quite a while and he just shipped them not long ago. So again, same kind of theme. This is looking really good actually. The matte black is amazing. The line between the matte black and the glossy black is perfect. If I look closer, the holes are all drilled out nicely. Yeah, it looks, there's a little bit of a heavy spot. It's gonna be hard to see. Oh, you can see it right there, right what my shadow is. Little bit, but I'm not too concerned about that, because it's already much better than the other kit I ordered from another reseller online. Okay, more padding so we don't scratch anything. Those are just the little plastic side covers by the right by the legs, pretty much. So they're not painted; they're just plastic. So I'm not going to open them up. These are carbon fiber finish, and it does look good actually. Oh yeah. And it looks like a tape that's, oh no, that's not even a tape. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just heated with that, with something applied to it, because there's tiny little defects. There's a little one in the corner. It's gonna be hard to see really. But again, there's, like, I'm just being overly picky right now. There's no scratches, everything looks good, the holes are all drilled out. So far, so good. This is the plastic piece that goes under the nose. So again, that's just plastic. That goes in front under the forks, basically holding both sides of the side fairings. Just plastic, no paint. I'm gonna leave them in the bags for now. Those go on each side of your butt cheeks pretty much when you're sitting down. Just straight black. Actually, they're painted black glossy. So, nothing special there. Oh, here's the tail. Oh, and actually, something I did not get with my previous kit, full hardware. Look at that, that's nice. That's a surprise because it was not mentioned on the post, because I actually ordered a set of bolts and nuts and everything for that kit online, which the eBay seller screwed up. I ordered two different kits from two different colors. They used the same tracking number. So one kit made it here, and because you're not allowed to send two different packages with one tracking number, one kit was returned to China. So, okay, let's see here. Here we have the center tailpiece. So the line is not perfect here. There's a tiny little something. But again, I'm really being overly critical here. There's a few marks here, but that looks like just somebody rubbed their hands on it. So this is matte black, this is glossy black. Yeah, it looks like the finish is just looks like it's missing a little bit of polishing around the back here, but I mean, you look at it like that, you can't see it. I'm really looking really closely here to find defects is really what I'm after, and so far it's pretty decent. So that's the whole piece. All right. That would be part of the nose. So that jigsaw that I'm working on, I really redid everything. I took it down to pretty much nothing. It was pretty much frame and engine left in it. Redid all the forks. Okay, so here's the front. the guy that crashed it, he actually broke the front stay, which is the big metal part that comes behind here. He broke it on this side, so I ordered one online. So that's the piece. This is matte black, glossy black on each side. And if I look for defects, he really did an outstanding job with the matte black. Like, there's really no defects whatsoever on them. And the lines are really good. The green lines are outstanding. They're straight. They're even on both sides. Paint's good. So far, I'm impressed. Okay. Lots of padding, lots and lots and lots of padding in the box. Lots of it, more of it, more of it. Okay, what are we looking at here? Yeah, so what I was saying is I changed pretty much everything that needed to be changed. There was tiny little scuff marks on the clutch and brake levers. I ordered new one. They're gold. They're here. Anything that had little scratches, I've been fixed up or changed or repainted. I'm just trying to make this bike look as best as it can. Debating whether I should keep it because I think this thing's gonna look sick on the road. Wow. So that's one side. Again, matte black, glossy black. The paint is good. There's really, like, again, that matte black, I was really worried about it because it's really hard sometimes to do matte black, and this turned out sick. So there's no heavy spots whatsoever on this one. I can see a big fingerprint right here, but that's gonna hopefully rub off. Yeah, it does. Yeah, immaculate. That's awesome. It's really, you're really taking a chance when you're ordering fairings online. You know, you pay $500-600 for fairings. You never know what you're gonna get. It's not gonna be OEM as far as fitting and paint quality a lot of times, but like, is the paint gonna be as tough as OEM? Well, time will tell, but I doubt it. Is the fitting gonna be as OEM? It's not gonna be 100%, that's for sure. But looking at this, I mean, this is injection, by the way. It's not pressure molded. So this is good. And they're saying it's ABS plastic. And it looks, you know, the plastic is pretty thick, you know. Again, it's hard to see on the camera, I suppose, but it's tough. It's solid. That's the other side of the one we just saw. A little bit of tape left. And again, matte black is immaculate. And I got big spots here and I got this little light here. So I do get reflection from different angles so I can see the paint. This one will probably need right here. It's gonna be really hard to see, but right where the light is shining right now, there's a little bit of, it might just rub off when I wash them off, but it looks like just a bit of polishing that might be needing there. Just like if the clear didn't, if something touched it, or it's not bad. Like, I'm sure I can fix it. It's really just in the clear though. I can tell it's on top, and I can feel it when I rub my finger on it that it's just a tiny little bit rough. Again, you look at it like that, you can't see it. Okay, cover these up. All right, we're getting it. Well, more packaging. More packaging. It's no use to you. More packaging. Guess what? More packaging. Oh, wait. More packaging. Oh, hang on. Okay, what do you got? Tail. That looks like the rear seat cover, rear seat cowl, or whatever it's called. Didn't cheap out on the tape. Lots of packaging. Okay, taking it easy. Oh, sweet. Now, good news is I did not have the rear seat cover, therefore I did not have the hardware that goes underneath it. Guess what comes with it? Ta-da! Okay, so I don't need to buy that. I was holding off from buying it because I did not know if it would come with it or not. So I thought, okay, I'll just take a chance. I'll wait, and if it comes with it, sweet. If not, well, I'll order it. See, here we do have some more spots where I'm gonna try to shine the light in it. There, you see it there. Paint's good. It's just a little something on the clear. I don't know why. And it's on both sides. Matte black is perfect. Lines are straight. They're even. So that thing's gonna look sick. Like, seriously, that green is perfect. It's a Gixxer with a taste of Kawasaki on it. Okay, so I'll put that back in there. There's the hardware in here. And that is just the tip that goes under the tail, or at the end of the tail, between the brake lights, I believe. Yep, that's what it is. And it's, no, that one goes under the tail, and that's painted glossy black, nothing fancy. Okay, come on, the big part's pretty soon here. I want to see the sides, the other parts of the sides. These would be, what are those? Those go on each side of the tank, I believe. Jeez, I'm sweating like a pig here unwrapping this. Oh, I see something, but it's not a big deal because it's on the inside. Green overspray right here. But, you know, it's on the inside, so whatever. It's fine. Again, I'm just being overly picky here. So that's one of the tail. Oh, shit. Okay, I get it. This is what's doing these lines. See that? As soon as I pulled them off, as soon as I pulled the wrapping off, I saw the lines right away. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to them and tell them to maybe wait till the clear dries up a bit more, maybe a few days, because this is the packaging is really doing this for sure. Okay, that's okay. I'm sure I can fix it. Okay, well, lots of packaging here, so we'll probably pile stuff up on the floor. That's the other side, I believe. I think so. It's probably gonna have the same little clear defects. Again, I got a polishing machine. I can always polish them up when they're on the bike. no point trying to do it now. I'd rather give the clear a really good chance to cure. Same for the paint. Let everything dry properly before I even attempt to polish that. This is stuck here. Okay, now I will pull this wrapping right in front of you guys, because I know what's gonna happen. I can feel it that it's sticky there. So if we do it this way, probably gonna hear it. So that's, yeah, I can see it there again a little bit. So it's really just that that's causing the clear to have a little defect. So this is side piece actually. It's not the tail, it's the side. So all black. Paint looks good again, other than that tiny little clear defect, but it's actually pretty decent on this one. Okay. Jesus. Okay, that's the other side for the tail actually this time. I'm gonna crack open that door. It's hot in here. Woo. So yeah, the bike right now, it's got no back wheel on. I do have the chain. I'm missing the front sprocket, which I should have next week. I ordered it, I received it, and I have no clue what happened to it. But it's $20, so whatever, I'll just get another one. And then we're gonna do the recalls hopefully next week. My dealer has been, for those who know GW in Calgary, they've been waiting for Suzuki to send the parts out. It's got a rectifier and a front master cylinder brake, and it comes with a small oil reservoir, which is good because the one that's on the bike dried up in the sun, and it's $60 just for the small reservoir and the cap. So it comes with the recall, so it just saves some money there. So this one will most likely have clear defects from that, and it does. Oh yeah, you can see it. Try to shine the light on it. Somewhere there. Yep. But seriously, if you look at it like that, you don't see it. But when you're really looking closely in a certain angle, you see it. So hopefully I can fix that up. Okay, paint quality looks good. This one, that would be the right side of the seat. Neighbor's probably outside is gonna hear this, me talking to Fairings, and wonder what the hell I'm doing. I'm French, so I'm allowed to be special, I guess. Okay, so same story again. This is just black, and it looks good. No heavy spots. Okay, what's that? That would be bottom right or bottom left part. looks good other than this thing. It seems to be just this stuff that causes the clear to have those lines in it. There. Because otherwise, looks good. Yeah, no heavy spots. This one's all clear. I mean, all glossy. Holes look good. They're clean. Gosh, I didn't remember there were so many parts. So we don't really have a major boo-boo so far, which is good. This one, same thing, just glossy black. And no major defects other than this clear. Pretty sure these lines are gonna buff out pretty easily. Hopefully, anyway. Man, I'm just pulling out packaging after packaging. That would be, I'm a bit unsure. Look at this. Oh, that's the part that goes directly under the tail. Just really under the tail. There was this other small piece that we pulled out earlier. That other small piece goes right here if you want. And this would most likely be glossy black. Yep. And looks good. Looks good. Again, holes are drilled. The other kit that I had ordered, it was ordered through DHgate. The cool thing about DHgate is that DHgate does not release the money to the seller until the buyer is fully happy with the product. I had ordered from DHgate a kit of carbon fiber finish fairings. I received them black. The Chinese lady at the other end was really terrible at getting back to me. And anyway, she offered me a $20 discount over $500. I told her to come and pick up her fairings because I didn't want them anymore. And all in all, I ended up getting a dispute started with DHgate, and I won. They sent me $400 Canadian back. So the fairings cost me $100 Canadian, and I kept the fairings, and I made the Project black instead of carbon fiber black. Again, this looks good. Line's good. The same clear defect from that packaging material. The matte black is outstanding, I gotta say. It's really perfect. And solid. It's not weak. It's solid. It's just as hard as standard OEM fairings. This looks really good. This looks like a cross. Okay. Really piling shit up here. We got, I think we got 3 parts left here. Just bear with me. Okay, so this is one of the 2. This goes just like Oh, this is the right side, the left side, if you want, of the front assembly. So this is matte black, completely matte black. Looks good, really good. Like, this one's got 0 defects, seriously. That would be the other side of it. Yep, it is. Same deal, holes look good. Matte black, no defects. Looks great. And last part, that would be the other side, the side covers. The Gixxers, unlike other bikes, come in 2 pieces mainly, and they kind of crisscross each other. So you gotta take your time to put them together so you don't scratch them up as you put them together, because it's really tight fit. Still smell the paint pretty good, so it's definitely not done curing. Man, looks pretty good. Okay, so matte black at the bottom, glossy black at the top. Holes look good. Perfect. And that's it. Oh, instructions. Cheers.